right, welcome. So we're here for a mindful hike. What is a mindful hike? So it's a regular hike that you would go on, except we'll repeatedly attune to our embodied sensory awareness. So we'll drop attention below the neck, sense our footfall against the ground, sense the sensations in our legs, and feel our breath as we walk. These will be our anchors. This embodied sensory awareness of sensations in the legs, the feet against the ground, the breath. On a regular hike, sometimes we're trying to get to the peak or kind of have a goal as we're walking. And in regular life, we're often achieving and striving and doing. And so the opportunity here on this mindful hike is to shift out of that let's make something happen mode, or doing, striving mode, to stop and pause and shift to more of a being mode. Like a mode where we allow and notice our experience from moment to moment. So in a mindful hike, we're there for each footfall against the ground. We're there to sense like the breeze against our skin. We're there to sense the sunlight warming our hands or our neck. We imply embodied sensory awareness with each footfall, so that we're much more present for our experience as we walk. And so we'll do this in silence, because that supports us dropping out of the mind a bit. I'm going to drop the attention below the neck. And as we walk in silence and keep inviting our attention to re-arrive in our own presence, to drop out of our doing mode, dropping out of our mental commentary about what we're seeing, dropping out of our autopilot mode of thinking and not fully noticing where we're at. So we're going to shift from that mode to utterly inhabiting our senses in this moment. In as many moments as we can on the hike. It'll be a continual slight effort to catch ourselves wandering off in thought, to catch our impulses to check our smartphone or to say something to the person next to us or to think about our kids or our lives. So to catch those impulses each time and return our attention to feeling the hard earth under our feet, or to feeling our next inhalation or exhalation. And as we do this, we walk in this more embodied way, this more present way. Our blood pressures will go down, actually. There's many research studies coming out right now that show the cardiovascular effects and the health effects of being in nature and being mindful and present in nature. One study from my former lab at Stanford had people walk on a city street for 90 minutes or walk out in nature for 90 minutes, and they scanned their brains before and after each one and found that the stress area of the brain, the amygdala area, was deactivated after a nature walk, but not after a city walk. So there's these benefits for our physical well-being. Being mindful in nature also allows us to kind of reconnect with our natural selves. Like, we are nature. We are biological organisms. Do you know how much of you is water? 70% of you is water. All of your cell membranes, all of your veins, all of your arteries, the saliva you can feel in your mouth right now, all of that has passed through people and plants and animals from centuries ago, come up through streams or down through clouds and rain, and come into your current body. And it'll go out again into oceans and mountains, just cycling through life. You are life. Just like the plants around you and the trees around you are nature, so are you. And so as we walk out in nature and attune to our senses a bit more, we can feel our inner connection with life. We relax a bit, and we can even sense into how to be more resourced by the natural world. And so on this hike we're going to do together right now, we'll start off for the first 20 minutes by just bringing more attention to the felt sense in our feet, the felt sense in our legs, in the breath. Returning our attention below the neck, inhabiting the legs and the breath. We'll do that for about 20 minutes or so, and then we'll regroup and talk about what your experience was like doing that. I'll answer questions, and then I'll give instruction for the next part of the hike. And so let's go.